ventriloquist.
I'm coming in.
Yeah, when he was like, yeah, he was like
as he was kissing
no,
her.
wait, David, don't. It was this is getting really mixed up.
Yeah.
The last season, he said, I'm coming in when he was going to kiss me. So that's that. Second of all, going back to...
Sorry.
No. I'm sorry. Don't be mad at me.
Do you think you're in trouble?
No, it was...
Apologize to this SAG audience. Young lady.
Obviously doing the scenes was a scary moment of just going on screen and doing that stuff and playing more lighthearted. I guess Eleven's always been really, really dark, and she's had a lot of past traumas, and trying to play a lighthearted character was quite difficult. Even just laughing on screen, I felt very uncomfortable with it, and it was weird. I was trying to ask people to tell me jokes. I was like, hold on, how do I laugh? Because I really like to cry. And luckily I was with Sadie, who was helping me get through that. But no, it was definitely different from the past seasons of just playing like the more innocent character instead of actually becoming more confident in everything. So it was different, and luckily having David play that kind of powerful dad role, and then also having Finn play an amazing on-screen boyfriend. It was definitely those two dynamics of two great males, but also having Max as my girl sidekick.
Yeah. And I know you and Noah are best friends, so you have your best friend.
No.
As you can see, he's telling me jokes in my ear while he's talking.
Hey, what's the scene with David where he's like your grandma?
Oh
what? With the blooper? What's?
Yeah, did anybody watch those bloopers that we were?
No, where are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they just released Stranger Things on social media. Released a bunch of bloopers from the season, which we've never released before. This show's been on the air for 4 years. But this is where I say when I get really mad at them and I try to get Finn to say, the line was Finn says, "Is everything all right?" And I'm like, "I don't think so." And he goes, "What's wrong?" And I say, It's your grandma. It's your grandma." And for some reason, I know you're all laughing. I couldn't get through that line for hours. And children, 14-year-old children, had to say to me, "You got this, man.
No.
You got this, man."
By the way,
Dude, I've been in the union for 1,000 years.
I was absolutely not trying to comfort you. I was laughing at you.
That's true.
It was
Finn was trying to comfort me, but you were mocking me.
It's all right, man.
full
I
out.
was like, David, what's good? Yeah, full on mocking. It was amazing.
Very
it was
helpful.
Great. I saw him very vulnerable. He was really trying not to laugh, and it was making me laugh. I mean, the problem was when David would get through the line, you heard the duffers squeaking and it was like, well, now you can't do it because it sounds like do it again. So it was maybe an hour.
It was a full hour.
Wait, why were they squeaking?
Because they were laughing so much at him, and then they came in crying, and they were like,
God.
"What's going on? We need a 5-minute break." And we were like, "What the?" We had just been in this room. I was getting really red. Finn was like, "It's all right, man," and David's like,
I will say, the one thing
bad.
that you don't know about that is I had changed the line before, so it doesn't really make sense. And I think that's what they found was so funny, because he goes, "Is everything all right?" And I think the line was something about, "No, not everything's all right." But I said, "I don't think so." Which doesn't make any sense, because he goes, "What's wrong?" And I go, "It's your grandma." But it was the "I don't think so" that was super weird.
Yeah, as soon as you go in to say, he would say, "I don't," and then immediately his face would drop and look at me, and then I would look at Finn, and Finn's with his I'm like, this is that doesn't happen.
Never.
Ever, especially with David.
Yeah, it's
So,
true.
You're getting to do a little more lighthearted things. Dacre on the opposite end of the spectrum.
A situation where I worked in a kitchen, and it was 2 different spots, and at the end of one episode I showed up at the office and I say, "I'm your son" to this guy. And then the
That's
guy,
more than I did in Law and Order.
well, it was 2 seconds, and then the guy shows up to my place of work, and I worked in a kitchen. I was scrubbing plates and bagging stuff, and then I told him, "I'm not your son, but I know who your real son is." And then
Oh my God.
Wow, another jerk.
it was honestly super jerky, and I think I had to get back to work too. It's
Always got to get back to work. They got to end
all right, I
that
gotta
scene.
get back. They gotta end.
We're not going to have this day player go on and on.
Go back to work.
Get him back to work. Only paying him $1,000 today. We all know it. We've all been there.
Everything else going on around, the amount of stuff I learned maybe within that 2 weeks. I had tonsillitis, and it was the worst. I was remember I couldn't scream. I was trying to do the self-surgery on my leg, and I was like, well, that really hurt me in ADR. But I was episode 8, I learned so much. I remember right before our takes, would run around the mall. like at least twice, and he was like, "Are you sweating yet?" I was like, "No." He was like, "Again." And we're trying to get out of the front, and then we'd like go right back into it and pretend that this beach ball was the head of a Demogorgon. So
and I think as well, like
I say, like, I'm your son to this guy. And then the guy,
more than I did in Law and Order.
well, it was like 2 seconds. And then the guy shows up to my place of work, and I worked in a kitchen. I was like, scrubbing plates and bagging.
Kiss a boy near him. Let alone like do it as a character. It was really
Finn became
scary.
a boy. Just a boy, it's Finn.
What?
Tanking the entire thing, and I thought it would be a nightmare and a disaster. I mean, yeah, and I do remember, like, Sarah Hinsgall. So she's our hair person, and she during the what do you call it?
Hairstylist, hair person, whatever you want.
So it begins. She's our hair person, and we were shooting like episode 5, I think it was. Like I was running around the cabin or something, and I think I needed a lot of affirmation. I don't know if any other actors in the audience need people on set to tell you you're doing a good job. I certainly need it.
This is the 3rd year, and it's so good. You guys just keep getting better, and I think we always get nervous, in a new season of something.
We see it in the work. Anyway, they came.
Even kind of carrying over to the first day of shooting, it was just like, oh yeah, this is how it kind of felt just like a great fit,
And there's a Scoops Ahoy station out there, by the way. I just have to tease you all.
I'll be working there. Anybody wants.
They've got the hats and everything.
It costs money too.
But yeah, no, can't remember. But I remember it was definitely a big day because I took a selfie, so it was a moment.
Selfies were around, so
That's
been around for
yeah. I was always.
It was good. I think it's a testament to the Duffers. They rang me 3 months before we started shooting and said, "What do you want to do? Where do you want this to go? We'd like to see more of Billy." And I had some thoughts that I won't share that were a little bit wild. But the good thing about them, and the reason I said testament to them, is because they always incorporate some of everyone's ideas, which I think is fantastic.
That was Bird on a Wire. Like, there are these sort of classic movies that are, somewhat rom-com-y, thriller-y sort of things, and I think that the fact that they let, Winona and I go on this weird, funny journey where Hopper was,
I guess it's just 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like kids kind of hate their parents
Yeah,
at that
of course.
age.
Well, I mean, Lily, Eleven's kind of going through that. She's exploring new relationships.
Why do I feel like I linger between the words to say the words to remember. Now we're here to take control over your body and over your soul. We're gonna take back everything and lose it all, lose it all, lose it all. Feel it in your arms, feel it in your legs, feel it on your fingertips and feel it in your head. Just let your body go, just let your body go, just let your body go and move to the rhythm. Until the very last hour. We still got a few more days to slay, It's gonna get so much louder. Now we're here to take control over your body and over your soul. We're gonna take back everything and lose it all, lose it all, lose it all.